Hello, Internet.
Hi, guys. We're back.
Internet!
Internet. It is Tuesday
I gotta
morning.
wipe the smile off my face because I just watched the Nintendo conference.
Yeah, it's Tuesday morning. Nintendo Direct Digital Edition for E3 just wrapped up a few minutes ago, and we're here. So,
This is normally the part where I'd be jumping up and down screaming with joy because Nintendo did something for me, and today they did not.
well, I mean, they did a couple things. The Zelda announcement, the fact that they're taking Zelda, versus funneling it into that really narrow world, moving it to an open world, I thought that was pretty cool.
They already announced that, though.
Yeah, but they showed some images.
Seeing it in action.
Seeing it's cool.
I think the Amiibo, their NFC toys, that's something for me. I love Skylanders. Up on my desk, you can't see it, but I've got the whole Skylanders cast hanging out up there. I think that'll be neat, especially for Smash Brothers, different games integrated. Mario Kart 8 was one they talked about. It'll add some depth to gameplay. Yes, it's a marketing ploy, but it'll be fun. I don't know. What do you guys think?
It was Nintendo. I saw everything I thought I'd see from Nintendo. I didn't see anything phenomenal, and I know that that's his problem is he didn't see any. There was no wow factor. It's just exactly what I expected from Nintendo. They showed a little bit more on Zelda. They talked more on Smash Brothers. They showed some Pokemon. Seeing the Captain Toad's.
Oh yeah, Captain Toad's Treasure Hunt.
Treasure Hunt. Yeah, that was it. So that was new. I knew that they would show the Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah.
That was pretty much everything I expected. So, but at the same time, I don't expect much from Nintendo.
Sure.
It's not my system. I understand it's other people's system. But I had the most fun just trolling this guy.
I have to remember to use my hand here because this one doesn't show up. So I'm going to raise my hand. Nintendo is my system. I get that.
Yeah, I think the thing for me too is they didn't really focus a lot on the 3DS titles this time. Last year I felt like they had a whole 3DS conference, they had a whole Wii U conference, and comparing it against last year's probably not fair. But that's something I was kind of disappointed in because the 3DS is one of my favorite systems. I use my 3DS all the time. I check Animal Crossing daily. I work on Bravely Default. I still go and check in on my Pokemon. That's a system I'm still regularly using all the time. I was hoping to see more from that, but at the same time, I didn't know they were doing the Treehouse event separately. So that's another big thing that 1:40 p.m. Mountain, 12:40 Pacific. Treehouse is going to come, and they're the main developer for Nintendo, and they're going to talk about Miyamoto's new IP. Which
Miyamoto's going to be on the Treehouse show talking about
his new IP.
So whatever game he was playing at the end of the conference,
Yeah.
he's going to talk about that. I've seen a couple things that said it's going to be a new game. And the last time Miyamoto made a new game, we got Pikmin.
Yep.
So I've heard one of my friends was freaking out saying that he was playing Star Fox or something else. I don't think that's the case. It's a new game, but whatever it is, they'll talk more about it as they go along. This conference wasn't really designed to show you. It's to showcase what you know, not our new things. And I found that to be kind of disappointing because they always drop something new.
Now, Splatoon looks fun. I think that's something, if you watch some of our other episodes, Lance is really big into Garden Warfare. I think this could be something like that. The whole, you were talking about the creep idea, right? Where you line your people up and make the creep all the way to the enemy's base and you can dive and swim through the paint. That could be a really fun multiplayer game. They didn't touch on if it was going to be same-screen co-op. There's a couple things they didn't touch on. But once again...
They didn't talk about anything, whether or not it would be online or not, which is something Nintendo's been lacking for a long time. And we were talking about that after we saw it. Hyrule Warriors, as much as I like Dynasty Warriors, the Dynasty Warriors series is not online. It's not online co-op. And because it's not online, if Hyrule Warriors is missing that...
Could be a mess.
I mean, it's not that it's not gonna do well. It's still Zelda. Yeah. Everyone likes it. Dynasty's a good game, but they will have missed an opportunity by not having that. And that's just something Nintendo and online needs to catch up with. It's been that way for years.
And a point you made during Hyrule Warriors that I thought was pretty interesting. You were like, "Give me the Gorons. Give me the Gorons," and I think that would be a fun opportunity. I mean, they're already bringing in that dude, the hack thing. And they've got, the wolf riding little motherfucker. Midna, thank you. They've got Midna, you've got, of course, Link, you've got Zelda, can't think of the girl. Impa. So they've got a lot of that coming in. It would be cool to see them bring in, the Gorons.
That's why Nintendo is my system, because I know those names on cue.
I apparently don't. And what did you guys think about the addition to Smash Brothers?
Didn't care.
Okay.
I think the Mii fighting was cool, and I was kind of excited to see that because I'm going to deck my Mii out like Samus and beat the shit out of some people. That's going to be good times. or Mega Man, whichever one they clone. I don't know, the shooter character. I kind of like that idea, and it gives you a little more flexibility. Right now in Mario Kart, I race with my Mii more than I do with the other characters, unless I want to troll somebody with the Death Stare and Luigi. But I like that part of it. As far as like the new character, the
Palutena and Dark Pit.
Yeah, I don't know if Dark Pit's playable, but
yeah, true.
It might be a costume change or something. But if it's one character we got from Smash Brothers, we got the Mii's. We got Splatoon, or the in-game.
Yeah.
We got Hyrule Warriors. We got that 2 minutes of looking at the new Zelda world, which is nice.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I was going to play that game anyway. It's nice to see. We got Omega.
Alpha and Omega Pokemon,
Yeah.
Ruby and Sapphire.
Yeah, they showed that for like a minute.
Mm-hmm.
They talked a lot. They spent way too much time, in my opinion, talking about that Yoshi game. Like
the Woolly World?
Yeah. The Yoshi game looks cool, and Kirby's Epic Yarn was a cool game, but the people who are going to play that game are going to play that game. Like, you don't have to talk them into it. They're going to play it.
Yeah, I'm concerned about the Kirby because I feel like the Kirby release they just did for the 3DS was awesome. It was amazing. Such a good game. The
new Yoshi's Island? Or
the latest Kirby. The latest Kirby.
Oh, yeah.
It was a classic Kirby with some new twists, and it was super fun. A little disappointed that they're going back to the drawing on the screen to guide you.
That Kirby game looks
I thought Canvas Curse was stupid. So seeing this, it's like, all right, great, you're gonna give me this beautiful, awesome, cool, fun, cute Kirby world, but I'm still drawing, and I don't know. I feel they could have done it. They could have just done a whole new Kirby platformer and had more success. But as a whole, I think it was a good press conference. I think the thing for me is I was going into this conference hoping to see a rebound from Nintendo, and I didn't. And I wanted to get the distinct impression from Nintendo: we're ready, we understand where the Wii U sits, and here's how we're gonna pull out of it. And instead, I got, hey, we're Nintendo, here's more of the same. Now, from a Nintendo fan, that's great, right? A new Zelda is good. You know, Smash Brothers is good. We've been checking out Smash Brothers forever. Splatoon looks like a blast. They've got some stuff, but I really hope after the Treehouse conference that everyone is going, hell yes, let's do this, let's go for Nintendo. Because based on what I saw today, I didn't see anything that's going to make half of America run out and buy a Wii U right now.
So the counterpoint to that is that the conference doesn't necessarily have to do that for them, because right now the Wii U is available for sale with a Mario Kart game, with another free game.
True.
You mentioned it a minute ago. You said, okay, I want more for the 3DS. I want to see more for that. Well, we just got Mario Golf, and we got that new Kirby game.
True.
That is really, really good. We had Bravely Default at the beginning of the year. Like, unlike the other companies, like, and this is something that we talked about last night with the Sony conference, was Battle Plan. Like, they came out, they said, this is our plan, this is how we're going forward, here's our recipe for success moving forward, we got the lead, we're going to keep it, this is how. In Nintendo's case, it's not, so I'm looking at everything from a release standpoint. So this year, what are we getting? What was the stuff they showed for next year? Yoshi's next year. The Kirby DS game is next year.
Mr. Toad is next year.
Mr. Toad was this year.
That's holiday, you're right.
That's this year. Bayonetta's this year. Hyrule Warriors is this year. And Smash Brothers is this year. Now, Mario Kart and Smash Brothers sell systems, and I'm totally okay with that. I understand that.
Smash Bros. Is maybe this year.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Holiday goes
holiday,
into next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did show the 3DS version of that. It's coming in October. It slipped a little bit out of the
2nd.
summer release window.
But that's okay.
That's okay. We forgive them that. Nintendo's notorious for that, so whatever. It's done when it's done. We put it out when it's done. But if you look at that release lineup, and if Smash Brothers is notably missing from this year, that's not a lot of stuff for now. You know, that's not... Yes, they've done well. If you look at the first half of the year, they released games and they've sold systems based on that. Mario Kart is selling like wildfire right now.
Yeah.
Building on that, though, for the future, that game plan, that battle plan, that moving forward part of what the conference should be, like that's the whole kind of point to it, is missing in the case of Nintendo. And that's why I felt disappointed by it. Like, it's like, okay, well, show me something new. Show me something I don't know about. I knew about Yoshi. I knew about Smash Brothers. I knew about pretty much every game they showed except for the Toad game and that Sploosh, the
Splatoon,
game.
yeah.
Splatoon. So, as much as I want to play that Splatoon game, you know, Bayonetta's not going to sell systems. It'll sell systems to Tom.
I'll buy one.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's because I was a fan of the first Bayonetta series where most people didn't play it or, missed out. I still think if they can keep their combat system from the original Bayonetta, it was the most perfect hack and slash combat system I've ever played.
Mm-hmm.
So didn't you let me put on a Link costume and do it? Fine, I'm on board.
Well, and that's the thing, though. That game will sell the system to you. Yeah. For everybody else, we're going to be missing some stuff this year because of it.
So I think that's the difference. And I will say the 3DS has gotten great games this year. But big hopes for the Treehouse Conference to really set the tone for what we're looking at.
I say even if they start announcing new games and whatnot, those games are still going to be 2015 at least, if not 2016 in some cases.
But that's fine. I think if we see a battle plan, I think you put it eloquently for me, is that's what I was hoping for from Nintendo. I knew Nintendo was going to come and talk about software, but I wanted them to come and unveil the battle plan of look, we've struggled, and I'm not saying Nintendo's going under. I'm not on the bandwagon of they're going to cancel the Wii U and destroy it, and I'm not looking for a change of direction from the company matter, but I am looking for something of, hey, we realize that in this console generation, we are in last place. And we've had a 9-month lead, or whatever, a year lead, to move up. I don't think you have to be in a place. You don't have to be competitive, but their stockholders feel that way. And I want Nintendo to come out and do what they're best at, and I want to see a battle plan, because my biggest concern is, I don't know, shit goes haywire and we lose some of the titles that we want. So that was my disappointment. But overall, I think Jacob was good too. They did what we thought they would do. So
yeah,
I think we're going to do a quick wrap up after the Treehouse Conference, probably, to talk about it.
We could.
And then tonight, hopefully 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, we are going to do our big Day 0, Day 1 E3 trailer party wrap up.
Of Doom.
Of Doom.
And then, we'll just kind of be dropping news as it comes. And then I'm going to go take a nap after all that shit, because I'm tired of conferences. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Happy Tuesday. We'll talk to you after the lovely Treehouse episode.